Now, Chrissy, you came to John's meetings over 10 years ago when he was in Scotland.
Yeah.
And what did you have prayer for?
Well, I actually didn't know. God told me to go forward for prayer, and I didn't know what I was going forward for prayer for. And I said that to John. I don't know why I've just come forward for prayer for healing, and felt the power of God hit me. Fell flat on my back on the floor, and the fear of God came upon me, and God told me He wanted to heal my thigh bone. When I was 10 years old, I'd fallen out of a tree and fractured my thigh bone. I didn't know that I'd done it, and then I got hit by a bicycle, and it was a bit sore, and sort of for 6 weeks my leg just swelled up, and it was eventually taken to hospital, and they found out that I had a bone disease had set in. Called Osteomylitis, so that they had to set the bone, and I had to get medication for that, and then I had to go to convalescent homes in a wheelchair for a short time, but the result of it was the bone was slightly shorter, and it would be painful sometimes, but because I'd had it since I was 10, I never thought about it. It was just a part of me. So I didn't realise, I didn't even think to ask for healing, but I think I probably said to God at some point, I wish you'd heal my bone when it was sore, but that was it, and God came Himself, Father God came and said He wanted to heal my thigh bones. Yes. And then He says, can I line up, can I grow your leg out a little bit? I says yes. And He says, can I realign your hips? I says yes. And then He says, I want to realign your spine.
God said that.
God, this was Father. Father God. No, this was Father God on the floor.
While you're on the floor. So John prayed for you. You went down.
He prayed for me. I went down. The power of God was there. Father God came, and He's asking me, "Can I heal you?" Instead of me asking Him, "Can I be healed?" And realigned my spine, and it was like I had such fear and awe of God, but at the same time, it was so tender and so gentle, the healing. And the only difference was that the pain came back once, but I said, no, the blood of Christ has healed this. I don't accept it, I reject it, and it went. And when I was growing up, I could do all sorts of sports and things, but I couldn't run distances. I could do, I was into sports a lot, but I couldn't run any distance. And a couple of years after that, I ran a 5k race.
Wow,
because God said run a
amazing.
5k race, and I ran it, no problem whatsoever. So I knew it was done, it was healed. So
fantastic.
Thanks be to God.
Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, wonderful and all these years later to testify. It's fantastic. Thank you.
Yeah, well, that happened when I was 10. I'm 57 now. So
yeah. So when you were 45-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were healed.
Yeah. So
God's amazing.
But because it happened when I was young, it was just part of me.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Thank you for sharing that. Bless you.
You're welcome.